okay? You can go sweep single, but we're not there yet, okay? You load and you explode. Head to the hip, hand to the knee or the butt or the ankle, hand over. My head, hand, and foot are all aligned. If I want to be fast, I got to have fast what? Hands, okay? I got to have fast hands. I can't be here and go load, explode, and go. That's slow, okay? I got to snatch it, tag it, tag, tag, okay? When you feel like he's leaning hard, you snap, okay? I snap. Do I move my feet? No. I go straight to the mat. Okay? Chest down, and I shoot to this side. Okay? If you're getting stuck, because you're not changing your level. Okay? Your chest is high, your head is high. If I feel stuck like I'm shooting through them, change your level. So attack this leg. Boom. Level change. Go that way. You ready? Good. Go. Again. Level change. I'm okay if you even go. Just kind of slap the wrist and go. You feel them. You feel them moving. You're going to change direction. Yes. Love it. Be able to change direction. Be able to go both ways. Snap. Wrestle. Good. Push. Roll. Good. Fine. Good. Great job. Okay? Gather myself. I'm here. I even like to think of it like this. You guys know how a turtle brings its head in? Okay? I'm going to bring my head in and turtle my shoulders here. Okay? So he grabs my head. Boom. I get inside and I push. I drive. Okay? Now I'm going to level change with my chest down and I'm going to comb my hair with his elbow. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to either attack the ankle or attack the high crotch. Okay? Ready? When I post, I want to shoot my arm straight. Shoot my arm what? Straight. Okay? Shoot it straight. Punch my high crotch. All the way through. You ready?
Yeah.
Hang. This is a full post. You're in an over tie. Switch your hands. Okay? Get your eyes inside. No, you are currently in an over tie. Okay? I want you to be here and get to this position. Okay? You can hold the wrist. You can hold the wrist if you want. Okay? So hang, whoa, don't fall. Hang. Now take your left hand, post above the elbow. Shoot it high as you can. Okay? Don't push it over your head. Shoot it up. Look at me. Try to put your bicep to your ear when you shoot and punch a high crotch. Good. Okay? Hey, pull, push, punch. Let that hand slide right off the head to a punch. Good. Love it. Go again. Pull, hang, post, punch that shot. Wrist roll, single, partner sprawls. Our back hand goes to the mat. Now we want to try to stay off our knee, but not butt in the air. So drive forward, yes, and turn that down. Head up, head up, head up. Chase that far ankle. Okay. Okay, there's two spots. Off the initial shot, and he sprawls, and my head drops, and I get here. Okay. And this is where, when you get to college, for those who want to wrestle in college, this is where a lot of people struggle because they get right here and they think that the finish is over. Okay, they think it's going to be easy. This is where this guy goes splits, boom. He splits here, fights hands, okay? Or he does something like completely kick over the top. Yep, all the way over, and you end up in this position, or go all the way back to the splits. Do the same thing, go all the way back to the splits. Okay, so kick over, get in position jet. Okay, you know, they get here, they kick his foot out, and then they kick over, and they go to the splits, go all the way over, splits, fight hands, okay, and you end up in this position here. That's really the two fields we need to focus on right now. Good position, good. Elevate it. Great job. slide to the ankle, you can stay on the leg when he does this, but just stay with him. Drive your head into the pocket. Okay, when he gives a good kick away, drive your head up into the pocket. Great job. Okay, the reason I like this instead of going here is I don't have to give that up yet, right? That's not something I have to just give up because that's what we do, right? So feel the kick. So Jet's job is to really turn and kick away and try to slide and push his head down. Go. Just turn and kick away. Good. Drive your head up in the pocket. Good job. Okay? It's brawl, he's going to slide his head out. When he slides his head out, his feet are going to go to the corner and his head to the what? It doesn't work if you leave your feet behind. Watch what happens, okay? So leave your feet behind when you go, okay? And go ahead. Okay? When you start to come up and you don't get your feet to the corner, this is where you start to get your ankles grabbed. Here, okay? And here. Go to finish, and I want you to find ankles, okay? Jet, got it? So push them out, sprawl. I want you to slide, hips in, knees to the corner, or feet to the corner. Go ahead. Yes. See how when he hides it, now he's going to stuff his head in. So when he's stuffing his head in, he's going to bump, pass. So he's going to pass it from his outside arm to his inside arm. He's going to pass it from what?
Outside arm to inside arm.
To inside arm, and he's going to stuff it below his belly button. Bump, pass, stuff. Okay, so now at this point, Kale's got to readjust. So go ahead, come back. Okay, now when he stuffs you, I want you to get the corner on your single leg. Drive your head to the hip. Great job. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Good job. Go again. Good job. Good job. Now, from here, I'm going to pinch with my elbow and keep this hand free and circle. Come on, Kale. Okay, get up in this high crotch. From right here, shoulder tight, get inside of it. Okay, shoulder tight towards the far side. Drive, shelf it. Now, take your left elbow and pinch the leg. Good, keep that hand free. All right, now, he's going to keep trying to scoot. You want to get him weight towards that far hand, circle right. Keep weight, keep constant pressure. Good, go again. Shoulder, keep your hips low. Good job. Drive your shoulder. Circle it, good job. Keep circling. Great job. Okay. Above the knee. You guys see this? Okay? I'm above the knee. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tripod through my shoulder, not on my head. Through my shoulder. Through my what? Shoulder. Okay? And I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to shove this knee to my other hip. Okay? And I'm going to step my knee as high in his crotch as I can. Okay? So I'm going to drive, shove, step. Okay? Try to stay in one spot so I can shove it. Okay? So, shove, big step. Shove my shoulder across. And I get all the way up in here. Okay? Then I circle and finish my double. And shelf it here. Post and finish. So if he starts to scoot on me, starts to scoot, post, switch your knees and finish. Go. Pull straight back. I want you to pull straight back. And when you pull straight back, I want you to cinch it, hey, like this. With the foot in between there. Pull straight back to the ankle. Yes. Now circle, finish. Good job. Go again. North Carolina, he was really, really tricky at this. Okay? Okay, hop, straighten your other leg. Good. Okay? Now let's do it live. Ready? Hit a high crotch sit, split, hook, go. and keeps your hands free. Good, hook, straighten, circle. Good job, I like that. Let's give it a try, ready, go. Here we are. We're on the shot, boom, we go to the top, big feet, good, good. Hike, step up. Okay, first finish. I'm gonna make it really, really simple, okay? We're gonna do a full circle here. He's gonna take his left hand and replace his right hand. And his right hand's gonna post on the mat. We're not going to our elbow. All the way around. Now look where we're at. Chase the ankles. Okay? Go again, Kale. Hide your feet. Great job. Pose. Head to the hip. Finish your single. Drive into it. You guys see that? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's the finished product. Here's what we're going to do. I just want you to get to here. Okay? Get to here. Good. Move your feet. Good. Now, it's important that you make this uncomfortable and pull this down. Okay? And then you get a big chest. Steal his change. Good. Okay? So here's the drill. We're feet. Big reach. Good. Okay? Now, let's do it fast. Hey, if you don't keep this tight and he kicks, you're going to lose it. Okay? Give him a little kick. Just a small little kick. Good. Big reach. Feel that?
Yeah.
And finish your double. Okay, so you're here. Push your butt back. Push your butt back. Good. Elbow inside. Finish your double. Those are the two finishes we're going to focus on. What's about it? Anchor your butt. Anchor. Good. Drive it back. Attack the what? With my what? Top leg. Okay? Stretch him back. Get some space. Circle towards the face. Good. Either post out and attack the face. Hips down. Circle into him. Good. Or drive your shoulder back in. Good. Drive your shoulder back in and finish your double leg. Slide the ankle. Slide the ankle. Pull down. Good. Butt back. Anchor your butt. Now here's what happens if you don't anchor your butt. You ready? Just try to drop your head and crash it. Okay. Got it? Just roll through. Roll through. Here's what happens if you don't crash your hips. Okay? Immediately roll. Okay? And you're wrestling in this position. You guys understand that? Single. It's simple. Turn your wrist down towards the thumb. Towards the thumb. Slap, drag, step, single. Can we do that? Okay, you guys know who Yanni Diacomalis is? Yeah. Okay, Yanni does this really well. Anytime someone goes cross wrist, he goes re-grab and he pulls himself, like whips it into a single leg. Okay? So, he grabs wrist, I'm gonna whip single leg. Ready? Jet, come on. Anytime someone goes cross wrist, you re-grab inside, hard pull, step, sweep. Good. Go. Good. Try both sides. Be good at both sides. Little face. Boom. Love it. Okay, this is a simple. Okay, I roll, and instead of dragging, okay, I'm just going to give it a little tap, and I'm going to hit my short step and hit a single back to this side. Okay? So I'm going to roll to the thumb and go. Can we do that, Kale? And pivot and circle into this side. So I'm going to drag it and I drop my level. See that? See how I put all the weight through your foot? And then I circle and chase the single leg. Okay? So here, I go to, he rolls my wrist. Drag, head inside, sag. I hang on him. He's carrying my weight to the single leg. Lift it up. I'm going to step and I'm going to block this foot and I'm going to swing. I'm going to swing through. You ready? So I'm going to roll. I'm going to go. Can we do that? Can we try it? Okay? Roll the wrist. Boom. Hook that inside foot. Throw him to his back. Kale, come on. Let him get it. Go. Punch it. Punch it. Punch it. Okay? So the first thing is I get my elbow inside and I block. Go. Okay? And then if you're wrestling Greco, you can pull them in. Whatever you want to do. Okay? The old Kansas headlock. If you haven't been hit in a headlock in Kansas, you're not wrestling any tournaments. Ready? Go. Under. Go. And I push forward. Do you see me go backwards? Do you see me do this? I'm just giving up the underhook at this point. Okay? So, I want you to just punch 5 underhooks each side. Okay? Come on, Jack. You good? Okay. Punch. Don't let him get it. Good. Don't let him get it. No underhooks. Good. Okay. On it, I got to get head position, got to get my head to the same side, and I got to turn my hips and get weight on it. And I'm going to re-drag this side. So, boom, he punches, I go straight down. My hand goes to his crotch. Okay, a little bit stronger. Okay, boom, I'm here. And I circle into it. Circle, circle, kind of like our drag. Change it into a single. Okay, so I go hand inside, hips in. Boom, I'm here. I gotta beat him here. You guys see that? Okay, and then I circle, weight down, re-drag, single. He stops me, drives back with his head, arm lift, straight up, straight down, single leg. Okay? So, the far elbow. Everybody see his elbow? Okay? Now, just like when I rolled when we had a wrist and I rolled towards the thumb, okay? I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pull the elbow towards me. Roll towards the wrist. Roll. Underhook, okay? And just because I don't like to just get somewhere, we're going to score from it, okay? I'm going to grab the far elbow. I'm going to do what? Pull it towards me. Roll to my underhook. I'm going to step, okay? I'm going to do a cartwheel and throw a pitch with this hand. This hand throws a pitch, this hand scoops. Okay? So I want to get my hips close to him. A lot of you guys are going to do this. You're going to go. And your hips are going to be out. I want to be close. I want him to come right in front of my body. Okay? So he grabs 2-on-1. Grab the elbow. What do I do with the elbow? Rocky? I pull it to my chest. I roll my wrist to an underhook. Big step to the ankle. Right to our underhook. Boom. Now, instead of doing the throw by, we're going to do, this guy might be kind of old, but you might remember Kenny Monday. Who remembers that? Okay? Kenny Monday was Olympic champ, Olympic silver medalist. He coached me a little bit. He's the head coach at Morgan State. He does a thing called a hip trap. The hip trap's pretty fun, so I'm going to have to show this one, okay? So, we go top hand. We roll it. When we roll it, instead of throwing, I'm going to get hip to hip, okay? And I'm going to level change my chest, and I'm going to block this knee. And I'm going to throw my hand towards that wall. So I'm going to go and run over the top. Goes through my back, through my shoulder, and I want to get weight on his haunches or on his butt, okay? I want to get weight back, okay? I want to shift him, okay? So I move him. I'm moving him here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a hook right on his armpit, and I'm going to bounce his head off the mat, and I'm going to load explode. So boom, I bounce, and I chase, okay? Let's just get the action. Down, I'm going to slide into second, and I'm going to stick my head in the hole, okay? So I'm going to pull, and I'm going to slide right into second base. Stick my head in the hole. Now it's important that you keep the chin like a football here, okay? So you keep the chin like a football here. And you hook here or the far hip. I'm not very flexible, so I got to go here. Drive it down, pop your head. over the top, just like I taught you in the beginning, okay? So when someone has my elbow, I can put pressure on it, I can roll over the top and drag. That's the second one I taught you. The other one is I can reach and grab the far wrist and re-drag and chase this side. So when he's here, I can reach under. You guys see that? Okay, I'm reaching around the arm and under. I re-drag and chase. Come on, Kale. Hey, when you push and you grab, I want you to bounce the head a little bit. Good. Grab, bounce. There you go. Okay, re-grab that wrist. Bounce. Good job. Got my elbow, okay? What I want to do is I want to crash everything to this hand. When I crash, I'm going to slap my hand to the mat. I'm going to go palm up. I'm going to crash, slap the mat, palm up. Crash, slap the mat, what? Palm up. Okay? And I'm going to pull my elbow out. Okay? So I'm here. I got pressure on it. When I crash, okay, I'm going to crash the elbow. So I'm going to pull this arm, crash it to the mat, palm up. Elbow out, chase. Ready? Just like I crashed a while ago. Now I gotta have my lock around his chest. Okay? I kind of want this lock right here. You guys see this? Everybody make this lock so where I can still pinch my elbows. Okay? And I'm gonna get behind the armpits. And when I crash, I'm gonna drive this all the way to the mat here. Okay? And when I crash, I'm gonna go boom. I crash it. And I'm going to stick this knee in his armpit and put it to the mat. Then I go to the butt here, circle it down, forward. Okay? Come on, this is going to be a little tricky to learn at first. So you're going to have to get off your knees. You ready? Snap, chest wrap. Okay, now when you crash, I want you to crash one elbow and pull this other elbow. Yes, stick your knee in the pocket. Good. Now pull the armpit with your right hand and chase the butt and circle hip to hip. Good, but I want you to pull. So grab the back hamstring here. So when I'm here. Good, crash, or crash, boom. But you gotta, hey, when you crash, your knee already has to be in the pocket, Kale. Go again. Your knee already has to be in that armpit. Go crash. Yes, knee. Now you're using that knee and you're trapping him. You're putting a T-post in the ground from spinning into you. Okay, so you got to shove it up by his face more. Go again. Hey, you're like trapping and pinching. Crash, trap, hit. Good. Grab the butt, circle down, lift. Lift and circle. Good. That I want you to think about is the concept of the root and the fruit, okay? In our program, we talk about something that's important. It's important that you live and wrestle for something bigger than yourself, okay? And that you know what that is. For me, that's my faith. So for you guys, what I'm going to encourage is that everyone knows how a tree grows, right? It gets planted in soil, and it grows roots, and it starts to grow up. And then however good the soil is, usually is how big and how strong the tree grows, right? And so if the soil's bad and the roots are really, really shallow, meaning not that deep, okay? When a storm comes, when there's a lot of rain and heavy winds, the tree can blow over easy, right? But if the tree has really deep roots and good soil and gets a lot of water, it's not just going to grow strong and big, but when a storm comes, it's going to be able to stand the test of the storm, right? It's super strong. So it's important that you know and you have your faith in something that's very solid. So you put your faith in solid soil, okay? So that your roots can grow deep, all right? And that that your faith can grow big and strong. And then the last part of it is when you do that and you're constantly watering your faith, so you're in the Word, you're going to church, you're involved in a group or like a small group, you're reading the Bible, okay? The fruit will start to be produced out of you because you'll be being watered and your roots will start growing that fruit out the top of the tree, okay? So I'm just encouraging you that know who you are, know what you stand for, put your faith in something strong, water that faith, and then let your actions or the fruit of your faith grow and blossom.
What happens here? I'm not like this. I don't turn my hip this way. You feel all the pressure come off you?
Yeah.
Okay? I don't do that because his head can pop out. A lot of bad things happen. I keep the leg he has, okay, turned down a little bit. I square my hips up a little bit. But when I move, okay, I slide the leg he has to my other foot. Okay? I don't do this and try to walk because I took all the pressure off. My hip is almost on his head. And then I just slide. There you go. Slide and then square up. I want to get an angle before I square up. Sorry. Leg, chest overhead, use the butt, finish. Okay? Hit him with your right hip. Okay? And I circle towards his head. Okay, I'm gonna shoot a double leg. Get your right leg. Are you a right or left? Okay, okay, I'm gonna shoot a double leg. Boom. No. Here. Hit me with that. There it is. You see what that makes me do right here?
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna try to finish this way. You just keep circling. Okay? Tricky hit. Like we just did, okay, and circle your feet and kind of circle your feet towards his head. Run your feet in a circle. Or to the mat if you have to. Okay, go again. So right here, boom, squat, give him hip. Circle your feet, circle your feet, circle your feet. Back to squat. Now here, throw your hands. Knees throw, and I'm in here. And I lift that bumper, I block my hands. Once I bump him here, I find my hand in between us, lock my hands, my chest, and go over my neck. Okay? Not one time did I get in trouble. Okay? I'm not falling my hip. I'm not doing that. That's where scrambling happens. All right? I throw my knees over here, and I bump them here, lock my hands. He pops head out, ankle. And now right away, I have to get my knee to his chest. That's the key. That's the key. My left knee has to go to his chest. All right, so here, I'm kind of squeezing a little bit. I reach, left knee to his chest. Right as it's popping out, lift that ankle, switch my hands up. Then look away, and then I slide my hand inside. Okay, so right hand reaches this time, left hand inside. He pops his head out, just finishing a high crunch. Okay, if not, right here, step up, right. Okay, so before, my left hand was reaching, pop his head out, right in here. Okay, this time, my right hand is reaching, dip your shoulder, go double leg, high crotch, his head pops out, finish. If his head doesn't pop out, my left knee is really good, I got a good position, I lift it, okay, release, go cradle. My hands swap, weird high five, okay, he's underneath the other one. Underneath both, don't pick one. Okay? I'm not grabbing wrists. I'm swatting away. Out. Everything's working out. Everything's working out. Okay? There. And on our butt, it's the same thing. Out. If he's underneath both, out. If he's underneath both, out. Okay? I don't grab. I don't grab. Okay? On our butt, as I do that, I get position. Post, come up, out. Everything's working out. Okay? I want you to go double knee slide. If you have to open up a little bit, you open up just a little bit. Tap and go. Well, there it is. Now, sit out or stand up. Move your feet. Okay? All you gotta do is move your feet. Forward. Okay? All I gotta do is get my knees together and shoot them through my hands. Okay? Get them together and shoot them through my hand. Head comes up, and I just sit out or stand up. Whichever one I prefer. Okay? Or I might, this is more, I kind of open up a little bit, but I don't do this. Because that gives them a little bit more. Right here, right? I spiral, get my knees, boom, and I just kind of go away from the pressure with my feet. Okay? So either stand up or sit out. But I get my knees through my hands. I don't just do this. He goes spiral and this, because there's still weight on my hands. Okay? So I go here, and then my feet move, and I can sit out or and I'm in here. I just got a good position before I try to do something dumb. Sometimes what happens, they go into thigh pry, right? And we try to sit, he's right on top. Oh, he goes into thigh pry, and we try to stand up, and we get chopped. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm getting you in what? Good position. There's thigh pry, good position, feet move. Okay, my hands are always eating. They're always getting fed. Deep waist, wrist, anything. Catch it. My knees and my hips are moving into him. Okay, I'm using a lot of hip pressure here. All right, so all I want you to do is get out there with your partner, off your knees. Okay, you gotta get on your toes, and I want you to move them with your hips. You do like this. Okay, now all the pressure's away off him, right? You feel the pressure away? Yeah. And he can hit moves. Okay? So, once I'm gonna switch sides, I'm still gonna win the real estate battle. Once I switch sides, so if I start here, I switch this side, I bump him this way. Okay, I bump him this way. So I'm here, boom, I switch sides, my knees get it, and I run into him. Okay, right back to the same position, ankle hook, right in here. And I'm gonna, just use your hip pressure to break him down. 2-on-1, pull him up, Russian twist, grab my ankle. Tilt it up. Okay? It's gonna feel weird. Don't make it complicated. Grab your ankle. Got it? So I'm pulling him up, my hands go this way, my knees go this way, and I tilt him up. Grab my ankle. Build up, I can just turn the ankle out. Use my elbow here, my elbow in this hip over here. He tries to build up, boom. Try to build up, knees using my hips. Separate, keep him separated. Keep him separated. Can we do that? Find ways to keep him separated. Okay, all I'm gonna do as a bottom person is right foot up, left foot up, sit. Okay? That's all I have to do. I, the top person, okay, have to be in a good position and have to find my cradles. Okay? Don't go too fast. I'm in here. Lock my hands to the chest. Boom, 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 boom. Cradle. Boom, cradle. Cradle. You start cradle. You didn't even do it right. Unbelievable. Cradle. Okay? When I lock a cradle up, put it up. My elbow is at the knee. My other elbow is at the neck. I lock my hands. I don't care how you lock them. Okay? And then I squeeze them to my chest. Hip to hip. Okay? Can we circle your head? Left. Hip to hip. Hip, hip, hip. Run. Right there. This side, I just throw my knees in here, I separate them, and I fall backwards. Boom, readjust. Okay? Rest a little bit, he's not letting me get it. I get to this side, I can't get it. All right, when it gets really small, okay, and I can't get it, I'm running out to the side. Okay, what I'm gonna do, okay, I'm gonna get on my head, and I'm gonna fall over his head. Headstand, finish. Okay? He can have my leg too. I know how to do this. I get out legs all the time. I'm so good at getting out legs now. This is how I get scored points on college guys. Can't even take me down anymore. You say, oh, you took me down to a leg and I sit. Oh yeah. I get long. Relax, dude. Don't get all. Don't get all. Okay? I sit, I slide. I need to create space. All right, let's talk about theories of leg riders. The tighter he is, the better he is. The more space I create, the better. Okay, so I'm gonna sit, slide. Now, all I'm gonna do, okay, is run my feet towards the leg he has. Okay, run my feet towards the leg he has. Now, what does that do for my hips? Okay, it takes my hips down and away from where he's got it. Okay, so a lot of people get here, they just stay long. Okay, that's the worst thing you do. You get small, circle, 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 circle. Okay, circle, circle, just keep circling. If I just keep circling, he's gonna get tired of me. Okay, I got block, elbows in. Okay, you guys remember this position? We were high five position. Okay, it's the same thing. Right butt, middle butt, left butt, and back. Okay, I gotta be able to do this. Okay? It's called a little shimmy. I call it the shimmy, the Javi shimmy. Okay? Okay? I'm not using my muscles. That's the ball. Okay? Now we do the same thing. Weird high five, shimmy down to a high cross. Just hold on to this leg. Oh, thank God. If I don't have anything in here, okay, there's only one thing you can do. Cross facing. Okay, I've been wrestling long enough. I block it. I grab my head. I block it. Block it. That's it. That's all I gotta do. Block it. He goes cross face block, catch. 2 hands to it. Post it out here. Now swim and get my in the inside elbow in between us. Right in here. Okay? Wrestle with me a little bit. This sucks, man. Okay, he's got to go this way. Ouch. Okay, here's what I did one time. I got put in power half by a kid from Missouri. Okay, and he power halfed me in this position for 2 straight minutes. Okay, it might have been 4 minutes. I might have done it again in the second and the third period. My shoulder hurt so bad. Okay, so I just went back. It's like I try to use all my muscle. So the stronger I am here, ow! Okay? So I'm just gonna be like, listen, man, I'm smarter than you. Okay? Simple. Simple, right? You go that way, I go this way. Where's your power half, bro? No, there's no power half. That's what I'm saying. But then I know his crossface is coming, right? We push back up, out, slide down. Okay? Tight. Okay, what you probably do is you try to reach here, or you try to use your foot here, and that's fine. I just catch the heel. I move my feet, I keep moving my feet, I keep circling. I just don't like stopping here, because I'm in trouble. I just keep circling, I'm not getting anywhere. I grab, and I push off. Okay. Okay, I can do 2 things. I can throw it off and go back down again. I'm just going to the same position every time. Or, boom, boom, he throws it back over. No, you're probably going to throw this leg back over. Catch. Boom, circle, circle, catch. Throw it off. Come back over top with it. Switch this side. Then you're back in here. Does that make sense? Yeah. We got. Boom! I need you to get to both butt cheeks. Okay? Who cares? Honestly, he's got a leg in. I just see you get it out. Still win the real estate. Okay? Both butt cheeks. My head is under his chin. Reach up. Okay? Reach up. Okay? I get wide and I pin him. Okay, 2 legs in, it's even better. I might even do this. I might do one of these, open this up, he throws it in. Now I'm in like heaven. I'm down here, and you know what you're doing? You know what you're doing? Go, wrestle, wrestle. Wrestle. And I pin him. Now a leg comes out, I high leg over that leg.